Right on time. This is Sandwich Guy. Sandwich Guy. Good. Everything matches up. I like that. He's a Junkrat. He's going to be 2,000 level, so he's just got the gold. And we're going to see how he's doing. Okay, he's using that spot. I approve. I use that spot a lot. Oh, Sandwich Guy's in chat. Sandwich Guy, what up? Sandwich Guy's a very efficient name. I know what this man is about. That's true. Alright, at this point, yeah, start backing up. Launched. That was great. Alright, you definitely got to start backing up. Alright, you made it out, but that was still pretty scary. There's an enemy trap right next to your trap. Don't fall for that. Oh, you fell for it. Nothing much more to say about that than don't fall for that. I would say you're a bit over aggressive on that first point. You definitely stayed out there a little bit too long, definitely a lot longer than I would have. But you made it out by the skin of your teeth. Gonna tire? Oh my god. Oh man. Sandwich Guy, you're in chat, so we're gonna watch that one again. Oh. Oof. Oof. Oh. Throw it on the trap, because this is the main passageway. Now, people are going to be behind you. You need to make a decision. Oh, and the decision is not going here. So, when you drop down from the high ground, you removed most of the options. If you stayed high ground, or at least if you launched yourself up to that little balcony type area, you could have gone from somewhere else from there. Like, you could have went deeper in towards your second point, or like you could have went the back route. But falling down is definitely where you kind of messed up your options. Okay. Good trap spot. Genji's gonna be here. Or he's gonna be right there. Oh. As soon as you see him getting healed, you want to do a double, like just shoot him once and throw a concussive mine out. Got her, good jab. Oh, and counter Junkrat. As for that ult we didn't really talk about, the old Native American saying, you chase two rabbits, you lose them both, comes to mind. Okay, hey, that's fine. Got a kill, start playing Overwatch again. I'm fine with that, actually. Ooh, good shot. That put him into the underground. That's hilarious. Alright, re-up this. You gotta re-up the trap. There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Still gotta re-up that trap. There we go. Coming up and over, left. There it was. Whoa! That was a pretty good creep on that. That was a really good creep. But I do like the fact that you're shooting at the choke point that the payload... The payload and the wall made. I was just like wondering, what the fuck killed that? Maybe he'll die for it. Aww. You almost got the Junkrat. And you lose. You didn't think Reinhardt could shatter up that? What is the shatter creep? Is it 3 meters or is it 2 meters now? I forget what they changed it to. Used to be 3. Okay, there we go. Well, 2 meters, I think that's as tall as a character, right? I mean, that makes sense that it can get up that ledge. Oh, you're dumping your mines a tad bit early. I would actually wait like a half a second more on them. I would also stop attacking from this way and I'd attack from the high ground. The only thing this does is it puts the shields in your way. If you attack from the high ground, you can shoot right over it. You want to be pushing up now. Well, you get tire. So this is when you need to play the ricochet game. Just try to... At a certain point, you want to try to stay safe and then play the ricochet game. Eventually, the Hanzo or someone else is going to get tired of messing with you and just try to dive in. Oh. Oof. That was another rough one. Oh, good job. You messed up his... Punch him! Oh, that was close. He was low enough you could have punched him. But it was still good enough that you disrupted his ult. He essentially couldn't get anything because of that. Alright. Yep, throw some ricochets in there. Don't even... Yeah, okay, you killed him. I was like, don't even bother going in there to fight him. Force him out, right? He has to get to the point. Okay, you got her. There you go. Perfect. Oh, I would have stayed up there. Legitimately, when that happens, you want to stay up there. That's the holy grail. If you can always concussive mine, kill someone, push yourself back to the next point you can attack from, that's the best move you can have. I see, that's such a great... He needs to hit his tires, Fury 500. That is something stupid Fury would say. You can hear... You could hear him! Perfect. Fucking perfect. It was a little late, but hey, you did something with that tire, and I'm happy about that. More importantly, you got the Mercy and someone. That essentially opened up this entire point for your team. Good job. Oh, push the cart. 3 people's the max number. This is what I always thought the max number was. Yeah, this is probably my worst game as far as tires go. And yeah, I needed to use more high ground. Well, the high ground, it's funny, in King's Row, it usually means you're also flanking. At least on the first point. So yeah, right here you want to get up high. Ooh, not if there's a Mercy down low, though. Yeah, again, you need to wait on your... Force his... now there's people all around you. Be careful when you're jumping into everyone. So yeah, I'd actually say... wait an extra half a second on your concussive mines. There's a lot of them that you're missing. Perfect. And notice, again, notice how you waited... Whether you know it or not, you waited till you were outside that doorway to get another person. Also with these... Actually, I want to talk about this one shot. So, here's the thing. Watch this concussive mine throw. You threw it at this. Now, if you look at the AoE of it, well, you're not getting anyone on the other side. If you threw it on top, it's going to hit the same area, except it's going to hit everyone else. This is just being more efficient with your concussive mine. There's literally no reason to throw it there. If you threw it on top, you're going to hit pretty much everyone you would have with this one, but everyone else as well that's around the cart. Well, yeah, around the cart on this side. There you go. That's kind of the concussive mine I wanted you to throw before. I like that you repositioned that. I liked how you that was perfect. So there's shit attacking you. I know this guy's low health, but he has a 200 hit point shield, and killing him it's just yeah. There's a trap. He's up. Does he hit your trap? No, your trap is already destroyed. Junkrat versus Junkrat. It's a very hit or miss, ha 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 type game. At a certain point with Junkrats, when you're fighting against them, you may have to call their bluff and charge right at them. Keep on trying to dodge and then keep on pressing forward. You haven't thought about that? It makes much more sense. Well, that's the thing with Junkrat. You want to be shooting at areas that have highest percentage of hitting. Where are you going with this? Okay, whatever. That works. Is anyone in that room? I don't think there was. Right. Okay, I was gonna say, even if passing by, you still want to throw some covering fire on the main path. Perfect. Perfect. Get to the high ground. Also, throw a trap. Can you kill? Oh shit. They've attacked you. Can you kill him? No. Oh, you get him. So the problem with flanking with Tire is that they know where it's coming from and they're going to kill it most of the time. Also, they're going to attack you head on, and they're going to kill you. So essentially, you just nullified both aspects of it. Most cases, with good players. You kind of just need to take it around the corner or go up and over and do something like that. Can someone touch the point? They can. Cool. Alright, get to the high ground. You know, you don't listen. You're a real bad listener. See, now, if you're not on the high ground, you kind of get... You're at the disadvantage because now you're in the choke points. I like how you're just throwing traps, though. Fucking A. I wish more people did that. Oh, they got your mercy. Junkrat's in the left room. Yep. Yep. So you need to drop your traps in the choke point as well. So when I say the choke point, here's the cart. Here's like the rest of the map. Right here. And right here. Like, this is where you start trapping. Right? The payload starts making choke points naturally in the map. So you get play of the game. Do I only coach Junkrat? No, I coach everything. Alright, we'll watch it. We'll watch it! It's not him. This is what I was telling you, the Junkrat's in that little corner thing. Oh, look at that. Ah! So, accuracy. I think you're fine. Just remember how I told you to think about concussive mine? Like, here's the payload, and you threw it here. If you threw it on top of the payload, you're going to hit pretty much everyone, except for maybe, like, you know, the people right here. That this is going to hit right there, and this is going to hit like that. The same works for your normal shots. I always shoot at areas where I know people are going to be. Choke points, where they want to be. Stuff like that. So, yeah, keep that up. I think you'll get there. Position, high ground. High ground, high ground, high ground. The same thing. Here's that last point. There's the doorway here, doorway here. The rest of the map looks like this. By attacking this way, you are saying, hey, come at me, man. I'm in a choke point. And that's a shit thing to do. Now, when you're up here, you're like, hey, I'm not in a choke point. Fuck you. And you can attack this way. You can bounce it off those boxes. Get over here in that little room. You can hit everyone over here. If you feel like the supports are chilling back here, you go through the top route, attack them there. You get so many options when taking that high ground. Same thing with the first point. Second point, don't. I'm not saying high ground is vital, but it's okay on the second point. That second point is actually a false high ground. That catwalk is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, positioning straight up, high ground, high ground, high ground. Beware of the choke points. Don't sit in the choke points. Remember, Junkrat excels at short range, long range, and that's about it. Stay away from mid range. Enjoy the high ground. Just as an Overwatch 101, avoid choke points if you can. Yeah. Just avoid choke points. I know, like, when you can. Like, there's choke points in the map, you have to deal with them. But if you can avoid them, avoid them. Logistically, concussive mine. I'm not saying you're a Cyclops, but you have a little bit issue with depth perception. I would actually wait like 0.25 seconds longer. Like you're so... A lot of them you're detonating just a smidge early. A lot of them you were. I think there's like 5 or 6 that you're detonating a little bit early. Rarely use Both. Rarely use both of them at once. I usually reserve that for high priority targets, like if there's a soldier ulting or like it's mid range and I know I'm gonna die and I just have to do something immediately. Usually I very rarely use both. You're at an incredible disadvantage against everyone in the game once you're out of resources. So I've seen you do it a couple times. I can pretty much count on one hand, or on two hands, how many times I've used double mine in season 6. More mobility I would like. I don't think you're being mobile enough as Junkrat. The thing about Junkrat is, you know, jumping around, attacking both sides, attacking random sides, just being active. That's how I really like seeing Junkrat played. And with the double concussive mines, you now have that option. Tires, we don't really need to talk about tires much because I think you knew what the fuck was going on. Again, find and kill. Pop. I know it's different with Mercy because she can res a lot of people now, but if you can find and kill a Mercy, fucking do it. If the changes in the PTR go through, this rule goes back, gets reinstated, which is if I find a pick, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna force out a Mercy ult, or not a Mercy ult, but a Mercy res. If she already has it, then fuck, it's a free kill. Trying to think, information wise, this is where I would say avoid choke points. So that's that last point specifically is where that's going to it. I say avoid again. There's choke points in the game. You have to go through them. I get that, but if you don't have to, fucking don't do it. I'm trying to think, did you ever get snuck up on? I don't think there's anything sound wise, but you know, I'm a big proponent of that. Definitely want to use sound. I'm trying to think what else. If I don't know what else. Do you have any other questions? Because I know you're in chat, but like specifically, what I would focus on are these two things: the high ground thing, knowing your distances. Yeah, that's all heroes. This is the biggest thing: is knowing your distances, knowing what short, medium, and long range, what to do against each class at short, medium, and long range, what you can do at short, medium, and long range. Avoid mid. Love of fucking god. Avoid mid unless you're next to cover. And then your concussive mine usage, you can definitely increase your accuracy on that. You detonate it early. As for your tires, just kill someone. I know the one where you bypass the Mercy and then you bypass the Rhine and you blew it up in the shield. I mean, some of these were pretty bad. Is that a Mercy nerf you heard? At least unless they change PTR things. PTR right now, nothing affects Resurrection cooldown. So her ult doesn't reset cooldown for Resurrection, and it doesn't go down to 10 seconds. I doubt the positioning in mind is huge. I'll practice the hell out of that. Fuck yeah, SandwichGuy. What a good student. This is why my viewers are the best, because they're the best students. They're the best! With that...